into a collision of two top 25 ranked teams. Two teams looking to win, make a statement, and move up. Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana and Cajun Field, home of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Ragin' Cajuns would kick this away to get us going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's Hunt. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Hunt. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Here we go on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks into open space. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quick. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. The Ragin' Cajuns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the sticks. It's Warren. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Huck. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. The Raging Cajuns are on the move here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That could be the kind of play, Kirk, they need to get some traction in this game. Everybody expected them to win, coming in here as the favorite on the road. It's been a battle so far. You need something like this to quiet the crowd. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to pass. It's Huck. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Now the pass is broken up. Would have been a huge gain on the free play. The defense had jumped offside there. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Huck. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, but a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To throw, it's Huck. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off and begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important second down play coming up. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right, this one caught. The Raging Cajuns looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off a play.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Raging Cajuns! That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this core defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking deep to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Huck. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Now the 11th play on this long drive. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's third down after that run. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll run it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Huck. The 2-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the...
Who's in the clear? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Huck. Quick throw to the left side. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Dropping back. It's Huck. And he's intercepted.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Raging Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Raging Cajuns look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make it.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
35, 11.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Huck. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
What a catch! Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. A play action looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, they came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere